here, and I wanted to show you the books that I got because I bought another load of books. Surprise, surprise, right? Anyways, today I wanted to just go over a few books that I got with you. What? No. I'm gonna show you some books that I got, okay? God, there's quite a few. So, I haven't gone book shopping in quite some time. I watched a movie the other day on Hulu, Netflix, HBO, something. I think it was HBO, called Sphere. Have you guys seen it? Have you? Anyways, I watched the movie Sphere the other day. I really enjoyed it. It's super weird. It's about going into the ocean, down to the bottom, scientists, and they find a ship, and they think that it's an alien ship because it's from the year like 1800. It's been down there since like the 1800s or 1700s or some bullshit. And then they find out, dun 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 dun, it's actually a US ship from the future. But the crazy part is that they have some sort of alien sphere, which is why it's called Sphere, on the ship, and then crazy shit happens. It's an interesting, super weird movie, but that got me really into sci-fi, which is interesting because I don't typically read sci-fi. That's not true. That's not true at all. Although I guess I do read kind of like all over the map. You know, the universal sound and symbol of all over the map. Okay, so I went a little sci-fi crazy. And also some horror. Let's dive on in. One thing that I will say is that generally I'm not the type of person that goes to a bookshelf, picks out random books, and reads them. Books take up a big portion of your life, especially sci-fi books. Sci-fi books are usually quite large because they're world building. You have to build the entire reality in which the reader is, you know, engulfed. Well, my friends, that is all going to change this year because I have decided that I'm just going to like straight up, I'm gonna read you off the shelf. So again, a lot of these I closed my eyes, picked up. Some of these I did not. So I guess let's start out with the ones that I had intentions for. So I saw that movie Sphere, I watched that movie Sphere, and in it they read 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. And I got really nostalgic because I've been a reader my entire life, and as a child in elementary school I visited my school library probably like 3 times a week. I was obsessed with books. So they had these kind of like abridged versions of classic novels for children, and so I read like 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea and Treasure Island, and I think they had like Huckleberry Finn and just like, you know, random classic novels, but like, you know, for children. And when I saw that in the movie, I got really nostalgic. And I was like, I should read that book again because I had never read the full version, the Jules Verne version. So yeah, I got it. $3. Super cool. Another thing that I got, because I had just mentioned before, Treasure Island. So this is Treasure Island by Robert Louis Stevenson. This one was $5. It's obviously, you know, like look at that. It's such a neat copy. Well, Matt owned it in 1983, in case you were wondering. Well, I went in with the intention of getting 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, and then I saw Treasure Island, and I was still nostalgic for my childhood, so I got that bitch too. Okay, so keeping with the sci-fi genre, I picked up this book. It's called The Ghost in the Dead Man's Library. It's about an Edgar Allan Poe story that kills people or something like that. A book. She got a collection of Edgar Allan Poe stories and it kills people. And I thought like, wow, that sounds pretty interesting. It's by Alice Kimberly. Never heard of this before. $3. Really wanted to read it. I thought it sounded neat. Wait, so yeah, that one's not sci-fi. I guess that one's like mystery. These are sci-fi. So the first one that I got, I am so excited because I have been trying to find this book in the used bookstore for ages, and they haven't found it until this time that I went, and I was lucky enough to scoop up this copy. This is New Android's Dream of Electric Sheep. This is by Philip K. Dick. This was $3, and if you didn't know, this is the inspiration for the film Blade Runner, which is the original Blade Runner, which is top 3 my favorite movies ever. And I will talk more about this, but I am going to talk about this in a future video, so I don't want to get too into it, but so excited to read this. Then like I said, I don't really have that much knowledge of the sci-fi genre, so I really just wanted to get out of my comfort zone and read something that might be interesting that I had never even heard of before. So I got this book. It just looked cool. It's called Pebble in the Sky, and it's by Isaac Asimov. And it says, 2 minutes before he disappears from the face of the earth, Joseph Schwartz strolled along the pleasant streets of suburban Chicago. Then between one step and the next, he suddenly whirled through the unreckoned eons of time. Sounds cool, right? So this was $2. I also got this. It's called Science Fiction, The Great Years. And they're kind of short stories / novellas, I would say. It was published in '73. It's just an older book of sci-fi. I love the smell of old books. It just says a brilliant new collection of the stories that made science fiction great. Oh my gosh, I also watched this other movie. What was it called? No idea. It was with Nicole Kidman, and aliens were invading human bodies. And my fiance came home and I'm like, my eyes are like wide, and he's like, what's wrong? I'm like, I have a fear that aliens will invade our bodies and we won't be able to tell who's human and who's not. And he's like, what movie did you watch? Then I have Ray Bradbury, The October Sky. So I've been looking for this Ray Bradbury novel, The Halloween Tree, for a while every time that I go in. But this was another one I had my eye out on. So this one's called The October Country. I do love me some Ray Bradbury. $2. Like, come on. Oh, come on. This one I was really excited about. So this is Macbeth. And like, of course I have my giant Shakespeare anthology big boy down here, and I also have some individual plays. Like, I know for sure I have Hamlet in at least a few different places, and then I know I have Shakespeare in some other anthologies as well. But it's nice to just have teeny tiny copies to carry around when you want to read. I know a lot of the times you can find these plays online as well, but I really like just having a tangible book. But yeah, so I just got this because it was $1. Shakespeare, come on, why you do this to me, man? So that was the last book that I bought, but I was also sent some books. So last time I gave you guys another title of a book. So these are all from the same publishing company, I want to say. They sent me a few more, so I thought I would just include these in here, but just so you know, I didn't purchase these. These were sent to me, and these are all horror, and I'm really excited to read these. So this is called Night Waves. So while drilling out at sea, the ill-fated crew of a rig have released something old, something that's been waiting to return to the surface, a hive of sea sirens, creatures that need human hosts to survive, and human faces to lure people to their demise. Are you kidding me? This is exactly what I'm into right now. Aliens taking over humans' bodies. Send them to me. That's awesome. It's like they read my mind. It's been waiting, it's been watching, now it's coming. Sounds interesting, right? All three of these books sound amazing. Then we have this one. It says, I've never met a dead person that I didn't like. First of all, amazing title. I didn't even tell you who this was by. This was by David Irons, this guy right here. And then this one is called I've Never Met a Dead Person I Didn't Like. Amazing title, instantly hooked. It's called, it's by Sherry Dillard. And this is a heartwarming and adventurous tale of a young woman at the age of 17, broken, surrounded by talkative spirits that won't go away. So this one, I believe, is like a true-ish story, right? Powerful music. Yeah, so it's a memoir. Whoa. This just sounds really interesting. I love reading memoirs. And then the last one that was sent to me is called Nyla's Babies. And this one is by Jack Simonson. The cover just creeped me out. It's also this like matte black, which I'm obsessed with. Something about this, automatically I opened it and I'm like, that looks like an awesome book. So I'm excited to read this too. And this is a young nanny and a malevolent demon fight for the souls of two twin babies. So it's about a babysitter who is protecting babies from a demon, which sounds creepy as shit, right? So Lilith, an ancient demon, has been cursed by the gods of creation with eternal life. When her body begins to fail, she must transport her mind into the body of a younger woman. She chooses a widower's twin babies as prey. I'm so thankful that these three were sent to me because they sound absolutely amazing, and I will keep you updated. I know that I've been reading slow and I have so many books to catch up on, but I will keep you updated on how these are, and I will definitely let you know if you should run out and buy them. But by the looks of them, they sound pretty awesome. Okay, my camera's gonna die, but really quick, I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it wasn't boring. I know that it was just me showing you old books, but I love watching people show me books. I think that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you soon. Okay, goodbye.